Most welcome.
So, Miss, my name is Raihan Abdul Kudus Baihaqi. You can call me Raihan.
Mhm.
I'm from
Raihan,
Okay.
actually, Raihan, it's an Arabic name, so yeah, so easy.
oh
Raihan. We
oh it's
usually
our
call it Raihan.
Raihan. Oh.
Mhm.
Raihan. Okay.
So
And
Go on.
Najwa, eh. So
Okay.
Najwa, what we want
Let
to
me. All right. Allow me to introduce myself, Miss. My name is Najwa Hayatul Ukhrowi. I'm from Indonesian country also. My age is 19 years old. And I'm a student from English Education Department at Sunan Gunung Jati Bandung University. The purpose of our contacting you is I have an assignment from one of my lectures that is to interview a native speaker who is a teacher from a foreign country. And for some reason, I just want to interview you for this assignment. But don't worry, we are sure to that the interview duration will not exceed 10 minutes, I think.
it's okay. It's okay. I have the whole day and night. It's okay.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Miss. I think so we cannot waste your time. I'm never want to what is it? Waste your time. We start the interview, Miss?
Yeah, go ahead, start.
All right. For the first question is, what's your reason for being a teacher?
All right. So, well, that was the same question that the other
oh
girl me about the teacher. So let's say teacher because she will be a English teacher in the future, inshallah. Anyhow, well, actually, it was my dream since a young age to be a teacher because I was inspired of my teacher, an English teacher. She teaches me English like 12 years ago. And yeah, I get inspired to be a teacher like her. So I was working on that since the high school, and my father was the was in my back all the time till I got my goal and reached my destination. Alhamdulillah. Now I'm a teacher.
Yeah, that's interesting, Miss. All right, that's for the first question. Let next the question number two. What the challenges you face and how you overcome that thing uh, to be a teacher when you be a teacher?
Okay. So well, for teaching young learners like kindergarten, that was kind of hard for me because for a young age, they have different needs and different abilities and so on. So you're going to face many challenges. One of them to control the whole class and to balance the differences between the the students, their backgrounds, their abilities, the way of teaching, and so on. Also, the thing I had other challenges for the high school students because this is the age they got independent and they started to do not listen to the parents and the teachers too. So yeah, I have my opinion. I'm not going to listen to the teacher somehow, so I never follow the rules in the class and so on. Yeah, that's not a different challenge because I'm teaching two different levels. One of them is the high school students, and the other is kindergarten students.
I
Well,
guess
for yeah,
sorry for interrupt, Miss. I just
it's okay.
I just think that's right because I have teach a kindergarten student and they are very hard to control them because they say
Do
my
you want
face
to play?
they say my face is scary, Miss, and
No, you're not. Don't worry. But
and they
actually,
and they just running away from me, Miss, and they don't want
oh,
to hear what I say. So I get exhausted that day and I just give up and try to be more slowly to teach them. So maybe that's for me, Miss.
well, Raihan, just relax. Don't give up. Gonna tell you that young learners or the kindergarten students mostly they like to play. So if you're not going to let them play, they won't ever listen to you. So that was one of the issues that I faced at the beginning of teaching, the first year of teaching. I was I thought that teaching is only about writing, reading, and learning, and so on, so on, so on, so. But when we got to the kindergarten students, they need to play, and that was a part I didn't pay more attention for that part. But moreover, I just I figured out to teach them why not using the games and um, playing and so on, so and integrate them into teaching to teach them and play in the same time. So I got my way to teach them and play in the same time, so they never lose their conscience or concentrating and so on. And something else, like I surprised that you're teaching young learners in Egypt. Usually we don't have men in the
Oh,
kindergarten
Ah,
classes. We don't have men, no men in the kindergarten classes,
in
only
your
women.
oh.
ah, yeah,
So
So
that's
that's
something new to me. So you can teach young learners? You mean kindergarten?
yes, miss. Maybe I guess
You
I'm
can
lim.
go that.
I guess
That's
I'm.
your
I guess I'm limited edition, miss.
wow.
that, that's always flexing, Miss. I'm sorry.
Well, I want to see you in the class. Okay, if you have a video of your teaching your students or something, you can share it with me.
Maybe if I have an opportunity, I will send it to you, miss. If I'm in
Ah, yes,
class.
please. Yeah, please. I'd like to see you in the class actually, because that's the first time for me to see a young man in a kindergarten class. That's new for me.
Yes, miss.
Yeah, this is Indonesia, Miss.
Yeah, that's Indonesia. Well, I had an invitation here in one of the schools in Indonesia, but I didn't go yet. I want to go there to check the classes and the way of teaching and everything.
Hmm.
uh, how long have you been in this country, Miss?
Just 1 month, almost a month.
Ah, yeah,
Maybe we
and
can next to our next question. So Najwa, go on. The next
all right.
question.
Thank you, Miss, for the answer for the question number
Yes.
two. This is the question number three. It is, what do you like about being a teacher? Because yeah, you know, the teacher like just explaining and teaching. That's like because that's so many challenges for our. So yeah, how do you what do you like about being a teacher?
Well, let me tell you that one of my hobbies is teaching. So teaching is one of my hobbies. Imagine I'm doing my hobby. That's the best part. So like I'm practicing my hobby and working in the same time and get paid. That's the good part. So yeah,
Yes, yes,
I'm doing what I like.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
I
that
understand,
can
miss.
motivate me.
But in Indonesia, miss, paid for teacher is very, very what we say is very low.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
low.
so many teacher don't want to teach the student
Do you wanna
in right
work as
way.
a teacher?
Yes, and
Yes.
several teacher just teach the learners with just you say before reading, reading, writing, just like that, miss. And
Mhm.
they don't explain the topic about the materials because they feel how we say because they get a low paid, so
So you just
they
think that I'm just going to work for 1 million. I'm not going to work for two
yeah,
million and so on.
yeah like
Yeah,
that,
yeah, I
miss.
know this attitude.
Yes.
Well, actually, I was working in Egypt, so also in Saudi Arabia, and both of them, the pay for the teacher is kinda very high. So yeah, you can manage yourself in Egypt and Saudi Arabia too. When I came here, one of the teachers told me that the salary, the monthly salary is like too low, and yeah, you're not taking too much money to cover whatever you're doing in the whole month. So most of the people not enjoying like teaching or being a teacher as well. Uh, but what I say is like, if you like teaching itself, I think you'll find another way of
Sorry, Miss.
having some money.
Najwa have a bad connection, Miss.
Oh yeah.
So
So shall we
they
wait?
no, we just can go on. So you can
Okay.
continue your speech, Miss.
Yes. As I told you, if, oh, here is he. Ah, welcome back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My signal is complicated, Miss.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
okay.
just saying that if you like teaching as a hobby or it's one of your goals or whatever, maybe it was your dream to be as a teacher, I think you're not going to pay attention to the salary too much. You're going to find another way to have more money, like different job or a second job beside teaching. So yeah, the salary won't be a struggle to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss, for the info.
Most
Now
welcome.
the next question gonna be uh delivered by my friend Raihan. So go on, Raihan.
So, Miss, I have three questions for you, and the first one is, how do you manage the balance between your professional and personal life as a teacher?
Oh, that's a wonderful question. Thank you so much. Well, when I was at the first year of teaching, that was too hard for me because I thought that teaching is going to be inside the class and outside the class. So it's going to be 24 hours. It was too hard to manage. I have no personal life. It's just all about teaching. I'm doing the material at home, and then in the morning I go to school to teach, and then go back again to do the material. And it was a loop, infinity loop. But after a year, I gained more experience, and I think I controlled my life more. That's why I was telling the other teacher that he had the other interview with me that one of tips I have to give the new teacher, the future teacher, you and your friend, is to give yourself personal life to refill your energy. Because if you don't have personal life, you won't ever refill your energy. And then you will enter the class with issues, mental problems. It will affect your students for sure. So one of them to manage is just to have a plan in the school. Let's say that you're going to stay at school 6 hours, three of them in the class, and the other three you are outside the classroom. It means you have 3 hours outside the classroom to plan for the next session, to plan for the materials, for the activities, for the games, and so on. Once you finish, just done everything at the school, everything. Don't take anything at home. Don't take the materials to cut them out at home. Don't take the games to make them at home. Don't take anything to plan at home. Don't do anything at home. Your home is just for you. It's your personal space and also your family. You're going to enjoy with the family, eating with them, doing whatever you want to do. It's your life. Then once you enter the school, it's going to be the school's life. That's the time you have to get in the show again and start again the planning and doing the activities and the materials and so on. Like I think I wish that there's somebody to tell me that at the first year of my teaching, but no. Now I'm telling you, so just to be careful.
Because yes, Miss,
Yeah.
I think that's right because I have a young teacher when I was in elementary school, and maybe they have a problem in their personal lives, and she came to the class with a tired face, and I guess they teach carelessly, Miss. She just come to the class and yell at us, Miss. I don't know. They
Yeah, I feel you.
what problem she have, but I think that's not what we say. That's not the reason she do that things to the learners, because the learners come to school just they want to get materials, they want to get knowledge. But when we come to the class, several teachers just yell at us and they teach with a carelessly miss. So maybe that's important reason we can control our personal life and our teaching life. That's very right, miss.
Yeah, that's why I said you have to like give yourself personal time to refill your energy, so you won't affect your students as a in the class. You said that one of the teachers was like teaching carelessly, like nah, I'm just going to teach them the reading and the writing, whatever, and go back again to my home and so on. That because he didn't give himself enough time to refill his energy, to give 100% of energy to enter the class to teach the students with no issues, no mental issues. So,
I wish you are my teacher, miss, in elementary school.
sorry?
I wish when I'm elementary school, my teacher is like you, miss. I wish I have a teacher like you.
Oh,
Because all
you're a nice person.
because all my teacher is very annoying, miss. They just yell at me.
Oh my God.
I'm I don't know, miss. But thank you for
I know it's
your
not your
answer.
fault. I know it's not your fault that you teacher have zero energy, but also let me say that as a teacher, let me talk as a teacher, if I have zero energy, I won't ever recognize that. Maybe your teacher needs someone to tell him that teacher, you have zero energy. You have to refill your energy. I have no clue if this is applicable in Indonesia, to tell your teacher that my
Oh,
teacher, you're not, you have no energy for for teaching today. Do you need help and so on? I have no clue about that. But in Egypt, if your teacher feeling like zero energy, you can tell him. You can just ask him. Actually, it depends on the teacher itself. So I have no clue about Indonesia, but I guess you as a students in the class need to do something about that.
I think we can do that in Indonesia, miss, because it's very taboo, miss, in Indonesia, because in our country, teacher is a high level between student, miss.
Yeah, I
Uh,
see. And also, I thought most of the students are kissing the teacher's hand and do something
oh,
like that.
yes, like that, miss.
I saw that, but this is
But
it doesn't happen in Egypt.
that's the culture, miss. So in Indonesia, if we meet an old person or a person that have old age with us, we do like this.
Mhm. Oh
Salam.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
The
In in
this one.
in Indonesia, we call it sun tangan.
Song tangan.
Sun tangan. Yes, miss. That's right. Sun tangan.
I see.
So maybe we can go to the next question, miss.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for your answer. So for the next question is the most memorable moments when you be a teacher. What it is, miss? Have you have a memorable moment? What is that? Can you tell us what is your memorable moment?
Well, I have many. One of them, as I told the other teachers, it was the graduation of my students to go to another level, to level up to another grade and so on. And also one of them, if, for me, so I'm teaching speaking, reading, writing, and listening and so on. So when you see your student making a conversation with someone else in English, that's, oh my God, that's touching. Oh, you're melting my heart. Yeah, finally, this is like the fruit of my tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, one of them is when you see them graduated from your level from grade one, for example, to another grade, grade two or something. And also when you see them speaking the language that you are teaching, using the information you gave them. And when they still remember you in the street when they say, "Hi, teacher."
Yes, miss. It's very touching, right, for a teacher like us.
Yeah. Also, one of the things that sometimes the students in the class get confused between you and your mom and dad, so they can call you mom, mama, like
Oh,
that. So yeah, this is melting your heart. Were you going to the dad? Maybe, and it happens to me many times, and yeah, it's melting my heart.
uh, when I'm at school and I'm graduate, miss, and I'm graduate from my school. I'm a type of student that I'm not I'm not a student who is a teacher say A, I will say A. I'm not like that. So I'm
Oh, you're quiet,
what we say.
quiet.
I am a wayward student, miss. I'm a wayward student. And many teacher yell at me and they don't like me when I'm at school. But when the time is I graduate from my school, they say I will miss you, Raihan, because in class they don't have a person like me again. They say to me like
Yeah,
that,
we have
and
only one right hand.
I think even they have a bad personality sometimes, it still feel touching when they say they will go miss to me, and I say I will miss to you, sir, because you are the one who tell me that I have to improve my skills in English because you have we say you have a good in speak English. So yeah, miss, I think that's a very touching moment for me with my teacher. Maybe that's similar with you, miss.
Yeah, yeah, similar like you. Well, like we call the students like you, yeah, like hand naughty students because they are in kindergarten and so on. So we can't call them anything else except naughty. You're naughty, like that.
Oh,
So naughty students, like, yeah, they keep taking your energy, spending your energy, your time, your efforts, your material, and everything. But at the end, you will miss them for sure because they were part of the class. You will miss them. So don't think that your teacher don't like you. No, 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 no. Your teachers really like you, but sometimes maybe they face hard time to show you that, to show up their feelings. That's the problem.
yes, miss. And I thought
Adult life is so hard.
teacher is very annoying job, miss. When I'm in school, I thought that teacher is very annoying. But when now I'm in college and I'm
You
studying for
became a
be a
teacher.
teacher, wow, now I know, miss, why my teacher is mad at me.
Because this is karma when
Yes,
you
miss.
just
Maybe there is
doing
karma for
something
me.
and
Maybe the word is spins, miss. So yes, uh the
yeah,
and now I have to experience what my teacher is experience, I guess.
yeah, I know. You have to experience what your teacher went through, and
Yes,
now it's your turn.
and now it's my turn, miss.
It's
So
your turn.
maybe we can go to the next question, miss.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So for the last
Before
question,
that, I'm sorry.
what?
I'm sorry to interview Han. Miss, I'm so sorry. I apologize once more time because I don't know my device like go out over and over again. I'm sorry if you
Okay.
Maybe
feel
maybe
with
you,
that.
you maybe you should buy some new handphone or new laptop, Najwa.
Yes, of course. Because my battery is low, I think, so that
Oh,
the make
That's the
phone.
problem.
that's the
Yeah,
reason. Yes, yes.
Okay, don't
I'm
worry.
sorry. Go on,
Okay.
Han, for the last question.
The next question is, can you give us an advice for teacher candidate like us, miss?
Yeah,
Can you give an
so
advice?
for the future students, well, I'm not a good person to give advices, but I'm going to give you some of the tips that I wish somebody told me about. One of them, as you said in the, I guess in the second question or the third, to have personal lives. You balance between your job and your personal life. You always have 100% energy to explain whatever you're doing in the class, and you have more energy for your students because your students have no um, like no issue to if you are 100% energy, if you're zero energy, it's not their fault. So they may face hard times dealing with the academic part and the personal part and so on. So yeah, to refill your energy, you need to balance between your life, personal life, and also your job, your tasks, and so on. One of them is to keep your work, your job always inside the school. Do not take a paper outside the school because if you did, you're going to waste your personal time. But for sure, you have enough time in the school to cut the papers, to make the materials, to do whatever you want to do. Yeah, the school is for the school, and the personal life is for the personal life. One of the things, because we don't have much time, is to take care of your mental health. Because if you didn't do that, you're going to affect students in your class. One of them also to manage your class, because if you have no managing in the class, if you have zero managing, 15 managing, this is going to affect the academic part of your class. For example, managing the class, you have under the word management or classroom management, under this word, you have a lot of topics. One of them is to control the class itself, to set rules in the class, to use the materials in a good way, to use different types of games and a way of learning to suit all the types of students, all the abilities, all the backgrounds, all the different learning styles, and so on. I'm not sure if I covered all the things, but I guess that's for now. Like if I have more, I'm going to text you on Instagram.
Okay, Miss. Thank you for an advice. So maybe we have to know where is our personal life and our personal teacher, Miss. Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
very.
it's
I'm very.
great,
Thank you for that advice,
very
Miss.
great thing. Yeah.
Most welcome.
Yeah.
Oh.
And maybe I will do that, Miss, if I have to teach again.
You
I
will
will.
teach. Don't worry. Don't give up.
Yes, Miss. We have
Just
to.
kids. They are just kids. So nah. Don't give up.
Yes, Miss. So our Zoom time remaining 8 minutes again, Miss.
Mm-hmm. You can see.
Uh, we have. So if you want to leave this conversation, that's right, Miss. But before that, can we take a picture together, Miss?
Yeah. We can take a picture together. All right.
That's right. Take a
Don't
pose.
forget to send me this picture.
Okay, Miss. Okay, don't worry. I will take you in Instagram.
All right.
Hey,
Oh, Najwa's not here.
but wait. I guess we have to wait Najwa, Miss, because
Yeah. Nah.
uh,
Easy.
wait, Miss. Najwa, we want to take a selfie. Let's take a pose.
Before that, I wanna say thank you to Miss because yeah, I'm,
Yes, Miss.
I'm done yet. Say thank you to Miss.
Sarang
Most
heo, Miss.
welcome. Thank you. You're speaking
Miss,
Korean.
thank
Ooh.
you for your great advice for us, and thank you so much for your answering us. So that's from your experience. Thank you so much for your time
Most
and
welcome.
valuable insight today. Your decision and in changing our learning experience is truly appreciated,
Yes,
and
Miss.
we
Most
look
I
welcome.
forward
appreciate it.
to implementing your and strategies in our future sessions. If there's anything else you would like to share or discuss, yeah, we can welcome to you, Miss. Wishing you
Well,
continue.
I'd like to know more about your experiment or your interview, once you deliver your task, I want to know the result.
Okay,
That
miss.
is not
Right.
right.
I will send the result to you.
We will send the result to you, Miss.
Yeah. If you need any help, I'm always here. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So
Wishing you
maybe
continued success in your teaching journey. Have a wonderful day, Miss. Thank you.
yes, miss. Amin.
I mean,
Amen. So we have
so,
take a document, Miss. Just a
Documentary,
selfie
miss.
from my friend.
okay. Smile.
Okay, one more time, miss.
Yeah,
Bye,
yeah.
Miss.
Okay, thank you, miss.
Most
Thank you, Miss.
welcome.
I will
Have a great night, everybody.
have a
Have a
great
great night,
night too, miss.